And by the way, I did record it so I can show Bobby.
I just want to say, I'm listening to Tabijet's video. First of all, she don't even show on her videos. Tabijet, can you stop? This is for you. Because you got so much to say, and you are like a hermit. I just can't. Can you please stop bothering people and live and let live? You thrive off of, like a scavenger, you thrive off of people making them miserable like you. Tabijet, can you please, if you addressing everybody, I'm addressing you directly. Because you don't need to tell people how to adult if you don't have no good character in who you are, Tabijet. You are so annoying. What are you trying to be, Baba YAANUWN? What are you trying to do, Tabijet? Come on, you bringing out the warrior in me. I'm sorry, Tabijet. I'm very tasteful, very respectful. But you swear as like 2 feet tall, you some gangster. I told you, Tabijet, like about 2 years ago. Almost. I told you, leave Baba and the tribe alone. You are not someone that gives good advice because you are not a clean-spirited person. You told me in confidence that you boost. And you have all this talk about what we should and shouldn't do. You said it's too expensive and you get honey. Honey is like $10, $11. I don't lie. You told me this in the conversation. You want to have people send you videos and report to you about like you the chief. You filled in for Baba YAANUWN. When did we get that memo? Tabijet, why don't you get off the videos? You causing yourself to get a lot of karma. In the Holy Tablets, if you actually read doctrine, it says those who are disagreeable, that don't know they are disagreeable devils, pointing the finger, projecting it on everybody else, not even being accountable, that you are a devil, Tabijet. You don't realize the shit that you do is gossiping about people and it's not actual and factual like you did me the other day? I went on the phone to call you as the Most High guided me from within me to do. When I saw your video, the Most High said, you know what? She talks about Baba so much and everybody loves Baba for what Baba represents. Sacrifice as the master teacher. He didn't lie. The whole doctrine of NUWAUBIAN, from walking through all the schools to reach the masses as to where they are in whatever faith or religion they are at, to bring them and give them the truth from those religions by saturating in it and then bringing them to the truth. So we don't have a belief in our mind to make us free. The truth makes you free. It doesn't set you free. But if you are in isolation, I can apply it to my life. That set is the devil, and the devil uses the venom called evil to transform you, to integrate it, to make you a self-master, as I described. If you didn't go through that process, you have no rights to tell us what to do because you sound hella confused, hella chaotic, hella of a mental case you keep projecting that everybody else is. You have no personality, no social skills. No one likes you. I felt sorry for you compassionately wise. And I care. As Baba said, learn to care. If we're tribal members and we see that we should say something or do something, well, that's why I called you. Then you turned around and said, Ebony, I blocked her. You lied about what I talked to you about. I said, a man that has a lot of status, like a celebrity, is going to attract a lot of women. And I said I was 18 at the time. I wanted to be, seeing that there were young women around Baba, I wanted to be one of his mates. And I said, you know what? A man also has to be accountably responsible for when he is in that type of limelight, in that type of status. You know, his bedroom business is nobody else's business, but he has to be responsible because women love hard. And when I saw, when I was on the land for a little while, that they were like all attached to him and crazed over him, it put me off. I was like, that's too much to go through in order to try to get to be one of his wives. I'm not going to be competing. I saw that, you know, respectfully to her, she came to my father's homegoing service. Kathy, you know, Kathy York, you know, respectful to her and her family. I saw that, you know, she was not happy. She was the beautifulest one on the land, okay? The beautifulest one, light eyes, pretty from head to toe, meek and mild, sweet, loving. I'm telling you. So I lived on the land. And once I saw at 18 years old, I'm not stupid. My mother raised me right. But I have reasonability at 18. I had a child at that time. She was like 2 or 3 years old. She was 2, going to be 3. And I brought her on the land with me. So I was telling Tabijet I lived there. And me seeing that, you know, Baba got desecrated by the women. The women tore him down. So that's what I was telling her. You know, we have to be responsible as men as well, that when you have such a status, that you can't blame everybody else for you also playing a role in whatever happened to you. Because women love hard. But if you are a man and you are doing what you're doing and just enjoying the status of who you are, and you don't think because of what you're doing they would ever turn against you, well, that's what happened. So Tabijet, you do not have the rights to give anybody any advice to move out of the United States. Why are we running? Where are we going? God protects his own. Why don't you have, you're a NUWAUBIAN, but you're telling us to run? Where are we going? The Most High is within us omnipresently, Tabijet. You're giving people bad information. You are cursing yourself, Tabijet. You're causing karma. You cannot, as Baba said, give advice. And when you start teaching people, you're now responsible for all those souls you are giving bad information to. That's in our doctrine. You cannot each one teach one and not provide a soul with only truth, not how you feel about it or what you think about it, and pick out like religion does when they go to a reverend or a pastor or a bishop or whoever that's on the pulpit, taking 2 verses in a chapter in a Bible book and having a whole sermon on it. We don't teach that. That's what you're doing, taking little bits and pieces of our doctrine to satisfy whatever it is that you're saying. We are not into lighting candles and all this stuff. No, your mind is the most powerful weapon. WANNABE makes it free. Being actual and factual, not hearsay and gossip. You're gossiping every chance you get, Tabijet, just for clout, just to have a following. You're not worthy as a soul, Tabijet. Stop. We don't want to hear from you. We don't want to hear from you. If you're no longer valid because you can't talk to Baba and you have nothing else to say other than about his family that he loves. I love Baba's family. If you love Baba, you love Baba's family. No matter what, we are loving beings. That's what I'm saying. Everybody is misconstruing love for some unconditional spoof. Love, true love is unconditional. You love everybody no matter what. And if you don't know how to love, then Baba says, learn to care. Baba loves his family. And if you love Baba, you love everything that's Baba. Period. His mother, his aunt, his sisters, his children, his grandchildren, his great-grandchildren, whether good, bad, or indifferent. Everything Baba you love. When you have your family and they treat you wrong, that don't mean you hate them. You still love them. And if you love Baba, you love everything Baba like I do. That's why I called you, Tabijet. I called you because I said compassion. No one likes you because you just meddlesome. That's a devil's trait, to be meddlesome, to be gossiping. That's not of us. You keep saying they're not of us. You are clout chasing. You're just moosing. And you know what that means. You're being sarcastic. You're being facetious, making a mockery of Baba's life, his work, his life's work, his blood, his sweat, his tears, his sacrificing. You're cursed, Tabijet. In order to get out that curse, you need to repent to the Most High inside of you, because that's what Baba kept telling us. Turn to find the Creator inside of you. The Creator, the divine is within you. I'm the messenger, Malachi, my angel. When you see the Son, YAANUWN', you see the Father, because I rose him up as a chosen one to go through all of these initiations before he was able or ever able to teach my children on earth as Rabboni Yeshua, Imam Isa. We don't come out and boast about it, because if you start stating and you don't speak in parables with allowing the masses to figure it out, you put your life more in jeopardy. We don't want to know that he's Jesus, because then we're going to start desecrating. And you're saying, mockery, saying stuff in a mockery way against him. And his life will be even more in jeopardy. You all figure it out. That's why Jesus, Imam Isa, Rabboni Yeshua, spoke in parables. You figure it out. To be safe, I had to be safe. That's the science behind it. When you are of a sound mind with WANNABE, right knowledge, right wisdom, right understanding, that gives you sound, right reasoning. Tabijet, you don't have it. First of all, emotions cloud your judgment, and you are not clearing your mind. You still have your old criminal ass what they call it? You like there's a word, like you're a klepto. You like to touch and steal and all that stuff, boost and shit like that. Tabijet, get your own life. Get a job, like I said, get a mate. Whoever it is, good luck to you, and have a child. You're waiting for BAAH, you're getting too old, you fat, you don't exercise, you just stuff your face, staying like a hermit in your apartment over there on the West Coast, wherever you live in Nevada or whatever. Get from the West Coast, dummy. You tell everybody to get their passport. Move from California. BAAH said a long time ago, over there is a big fault. I went over there. In August of last year, because I had a Russian friend, you know, that actually invited me for her birthday in August. Mine was coming up, and we went over there, and I celebrated my birthday for the first time at 44 in California, almost 44 last year. Okay? Over there has a bad energy over it, like a big black vortex that I can feel, because the Most High extended and expanding. The all expanding, well, the Most High expanded my auric field that energetically I felt like I was planet Earth. That's why I'm a significant reincarnate. So I'm telling you all, this is no joke. Whoever is down here to help raise Mother Earth from the cancer, if your vibration is low, you can't stay. You're going to cancel your own self out by being a negatron mentally. And as BAAH teaches, hell is a state of mind. If you're not divinely loving, then you're automatically, by nature, going to cancel you out. You don't belong here. So you're unworthy because you're not loving. Recycle in the old earth. This is going to become a new earth. I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the old heaven and the old earth has been passed away. It's passed away, meaning it died. And whoever was part of that old earth or that old heaven is gone. Bye-bye. Passed away. So those who are loving, you receive the crown of life. And those who don't belong in heaven, bye-bye. You go to hell. It's on the video with Bodhi. It says, is Dr. York incarcerated? Bodhi, he says, I'm the third of the 24 elders. My name is Melkor. And my disciple name, that's my dark side. My light name is Hidamaya, meaning Jeremiah, as an incarnated earth angel. Bodhi. He's part of the 24 elders. I'm part of the 24 elders as well. As the Most High told me, you are the only female in my 24 elder, all male guy group, boys club. I'm telling you, you all don't know. My name is Nunette. If you look at the 99 deities, I'm gonna say attributes. If you look at the chants, Nunette is of the I.S.W.I.S, the first beings. I'm an ancient being, as synonymous with noon. YAANUWN. That will be Baba. YAANUWN Tat. Me. So I'm married. As I said, all these videos, the most I was making, Baba YAANUWN, enter into my video, into my visions, saturated. That it was undeniably, you know, not a mistake. Twice is a coincidence. Beyond that, it's not a mistake. So I am the wife of YAANUWN. YAANUWN Tat. YAANUWN. That's Baba. That's like, oh, noon, with the Most High being the reason. So if I'm omnipresent, I choose those in little ways that you all are, that we all are, to represent me due to who I chose you to be, that you always must honor. All praise, all credit is due to the Most High. I am not greater than He who sent me. Same for me. He's too big. So He utilizes us in little bodies worthy of His presence to teach, Most High, to teach His children. And that's it. Most High, please don't be facetious on the video. I love you all. Right, worthy, yeah. Most High's a big kid. I love you all, and we love you divinely. Since Tabijet is really, you got a soft spot for her, then educate her not to be a dummy. Peace and love, everybody. I shook. Wadu.